y'all, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. So I have not done a old-fashioned plan with me in a long time. So thought I would give it a try here in my Hobonichi cousin. I wanted to show you this gorgeous girl. Look how full-figured she's becoming. It's been a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, the more I do this, the more I know for sure I'm going to have to do an EVEC next year because by the time the end of the year comes, it's going to be out to there. But anyway, let's get started on this. So I'm going to do my weekly spread for the week of March 11th through the 17th. And I am going to be using a plethora of different items. I pulled out like all the green things that I might use, 4 or 5 different kinds of green washi because I'm not 100% sure, which one I want to do. So I'm going to have all that on standby. So I use this, my cousin in general, as like a memory keeper type thing. But for a while, I wasn't doing anything with my weeklies, and it was getting a little bit kind of bare looking. So decided that I'd start, doing some planning. And I probably won't get very detailed because I don't want to do a lot of my work stuff in here. But I did want to, just not have any blank pages, so I thought, why not? Let's do a plan with me. So going to start with some washi across the top. So just trying to decide which one of these I really want. That's too thin, I know for sure. That would be okay, but I did use that in last week's spread. So there's either this one that's polka dotted or this one that's striped. I think I'm going to go with this one because I don't really get to use this particular one very much. So I'm going to do the washi across the top here. So hope everybody is doing well. Today happens to be a Monday, and it not only Monday, but the Monday after daylight savings, which unless you live in Arizona, it won't affect you in Arizona, but it affects us everywhere else here. So I used to live in Indiana back in the days when they weren't doing daylight savings, and they decided to start doing it not too long after I left. I live in Florida now, so hadn't been that long, but it's been an adjustment. It was an adjustment when I moved down here, but so we're going to go across the top like that. But yeah, so it was super dark when I woke up today, which is not unusual. I mean, I'm used to waking up and it not be 100% light because I usually wake up at 5:15 or so to get ready for my work day. Today, fortunately, happened to be my day at home. I have a job where I am a hybrid employee where I work a couple of days a week from home and 3 days a week in the clinic. So that works out just fine for me. I don't think I could do 100% at home just because I'm fairly social, and I think I would definitely miss people. I think I'm going to hold off seeing if I'm going to put any washi down here. Okay, so let's use some date covers from Coffee Monsters Co. here. Oops, hold on a minute. I think I remember from the last time, these are fairly new to me. I only did them 1 week, but I think I remembered that it was better to put these on first and then put the day on. Yeah, I kind of remember that now. So it's opposite of what it looks like here. So yeah, daylight savings is a funny thing. It was started so that the farmers would have more daylight to work the crops. And perhaps today's farmers might still need that, but in general, since unfortunately family farms are going away, it's not quite as crucial as it was at one time. But it's still kind of a strange phenomenon. And honestly, I don't know if they do that type of thing in any other country. I have no idea. If you happen to be watching this and you're from somewhere other than the U.S., put in the comments where you're from and if you have to change your time zone a couple of times a year like we do here, or like most of us do here. So it is a very strange thing in my opinion, but it is what it is. And we just kind of work with what we got. All right. And obviously you figured out that I chose green because of St. Patrick's Day being on Sunday. So I figured I would ham it up a little bit that way. So did y'all get anything from Coffee Monsters Co.'s anniversary sale last week? I opted not to do that because I'm kind of on a no spend for planner items, and so I opted to not do that at this time. Plus, to be honest, there's nothing I need. Not a single thing. I cannot think of a single thing I need. And truthfully, I can't think of a single thing I want. Or if it's something I do want, it's on that site, it's hard to get. I mean, if you're not Johnny on the spot and they're immediately on their sales, you miss out on stuff. And then, there are people that buy a bunch at a time and resell, and sometimes they sell for way more. And I guess for people that collect, it's not that, not that big a deal that they would do that. Okay, so got that. I'm going to do my sidebar here. I'm going to put on, I track my steps and my sleep. So actually the steps, where's my pencil? So I kind of do my steps a little bit like this. So I'm going to take this green. No, let me do a different color. Let's do this. This looks like fun. Put this across the top here. And we're going to write the word steps in there. And then I'm going to fill this in. I'll fill this in with a pen at another point here. And so let's see. So 10, 9, 8. I rarely get over 10,000 steps in a day. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I do it over here on this side too. I really should walk more and get more exercise. It seems like the motion of my regular day is about 5,000 steps or so. 5,000 is kind of like my goal on my Fitbit. It's kind of like my goal. So I try to do that. So, okay, so we'll leave that like that. Let me get, where's my Muji? Here we go. Great pen, the Muji. It's a 0.38. Very, very good. You can write all kinds of thin things here. So steps. Then I'll go over the letters that I did here. And the numbers. So yeah, walking steps is pretty important. Physical exercise in general is important. My husband does a job where there are some days where he gets 12 or 13,000 steps just because it's, the type of work he does. He's that busy, and it takes him all over his job site. So, all right. So there's that. I'm going to draw a line there. And then I'm going to use my mild liner to not, I probably should have done this the other way around because I'm afraid it's going to smear. It's going to smear. Let's do a little test. Yep, it's going to smear. So I'm going to wait, let this dry a little bit more before I do that. Okay. So that's for my steps. And then I'm going to use one of these to track my sleep. And I usually put it down about right there. This was a good idea that Helen did, putting this, these as part of one of the things you could get. Because you see, if you watch her videos, she does that quite a bit for trackers. And it makes a lot of sense. So again, this is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Actually, this is why we do it in pencil, y'all, is so that we can do this, because we realized that we were not over to the left far enough. So it actually, the letter should line up with the hash mark. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then over here, what did I do last week? Okay, that's what I thought. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I rarely get less than 5, and I rarely get more than 8. Although I did pretty good last week. I got one there. So, all right. So let me mark that with my Muji. So sleep. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So that part's ready. So the other thing I like to do is track the weather. So let me pull up the weather calendar for the week. Let's see. So today is supposed to be sunny. All right, where's my weather stickers? I made my own things. I was a major happy planner person and went a little bit, off the deep end when I started planning. So I am no longer buying anything happy planner, but I am using up what I have. So I'm not saying I'll never use happy planner again, but they don't need my money. They're doing quite all right. I would much rather give my money to small shops and support them, because they're the ones that have kids that they need to take to the dentist and stuff. Well, where did they go? There they are. Okay, I knew they were there. Okay, so all right. So today was sunny. Okay, and then today's the 11th, by the way. So tomorrow, sunny, mostly sunny it says, but I'm going to go with fully sunny. Here in Florida, it's usually like sunny. Okay. Wednesday, sunny. Well, my goodness. Okay, so it is going to be sunny like all week long. So I guess that's one of the advantages of living here. There's a lot of other things that make it a little less desirable, like house insurance and that kind of thing, because of the fact that we are in a uh, hurricane area. It means our house insurance goes up, even if there's a hurricane way up the coast, even up like along the eastern coast, like the Carolinas or something like that. Now, for some reason, my weather calendar doesn't go any farther than Friday, so I'm going to have to do that later. All right, and then I'm going to write in real quick what the temps, the highs and lows. 71 degrees, 55 degrees, and then 77 for a high and 60 for the low. 82 degrees and 62 degrees. I would imagine some of y'all viewing this might even be on your spring break and headed down my way anyway. So 79 degrees, 66 degrees, and then finally 82 and 67. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, so the next thing that I do when I do this is I mark off my work times. Now, I probably won't put anything in it necessarily, but I start my work day at 7:30, and my work day ends around 4. I always have to think 1, 2, 3, 4. I should learn military time, right? One of these days. My husband's former military, so I suppose that's something I probably should have learned. But Wednesday. All right. And then Saturday and Sunday is a weekend, so I definitely won't do any work things there. All right. So that is that. So I'm going to put down, I've got a couple of things going on. Let's see if I can get some of my little squares here. So tomorrow is a support group meeting for bariatric patients through the program where I had my surgery. They have an in-person support group on Tuesday once a month. So I will put that down here. And then what else do I have after work? Then on the 14th, I have, let's see, 5, 6, 7. So I have a volunteer meeting via Zoom at 8:30. Actually, it's via Teams, but anyway. And then we're going to write up here that it is, actually, no, I've got, hold the phone, y'all. Want to mark my payday with something appropriate here. There we go. Stick Babe from Happy Planner. This is probably one of the funner designs that they had. And I ended up having a couple of different ones here. Let's see. They've got a Stick Babe that's like tossing up a bunch of money. Where is it at? Ah, there she is. Okay. don't care much for some of these stickers because I'm definitely not into paper stickers anymore. For one thing, they're too thick for a Hobonichi to put a whole bunch on. So I'm going to put her right there since I'm not writing any particulars for work in there. So shows that it's payday. That's pretty awesome. Okay. So let's see. The next thing I need to do is, let me check. Okay. Did that. I was going to do, where is it at? I didn't have a whole lot of, oh, there it is. I didn't have a whole lot of St. Patrick's themed stickers. So the ones I did find, I'm definitely gonna use. I'm enjoying using up my shit as sorry, her name went right out of my head. Cindy Gunnar Baldo, her challenge is the use your shit challenge, or use your stuff if you're not a cusser. So that's what I've been doing. I've been pretty successful in putting down, a lot of stickers and getting it looking pretty well. And let's see, the only other St. Patrick's things I have is a few little shamrocks here and there. So we're gonna kind of just disperse these around here and there. And I didn't realize these were attached like that, but that's fine. So there must be 4 of these. Okay, that works. And then one more. The funnest thing about doing a functionally creative kind of thing is that there's no rules. You can do pretty much whatever you want. And that's exactly what I was planning to do. Okay, so I thought I had a weekend sticker in here. Best weekend ever, yes. I knew there was something like that here. And if I put this here, that means it will be the best weekend ever. Okay. So I think I will put more washi down at the bottom because it's looking a little bit bare down there. So I'll do that down here. I'll go all the way across the bottom this time. One thing that is different about the Hobonichis or Sterling ink or any of those Tomoe River paper planners is washi does tend to make the page curl a little bit. So I kind of have to remind myself of that. I'm used to Happy Planner being like, is it 130 GSM or something like that? I'm used to it definitely being a thicker page, and you don't have to worry about curling as much with that. So, but with this thinner paper, this Bible paper, as somebody called it the other day, you definitely need to make sure that it's nice and smooth and stuff. And see, it does curl up a little bit. You probably can't see it that well on camera, but it does curl up somewhat. So it's pretty naked though. Let me see if I can find something else to put on there. I've got some Kelva Plan rainbow quotes. Maybe I can find some green looking ones that might work for that. Probably nothing with St. Patrick themed things, but It's way too people-y outside. Sounds about like me. There are some days where it definitely feels like that. So it most likely will feel like that on the weekend. Let's see if we have anything else that we can add to this. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Oh, that's funny. I know people that would fit so well with. Let's see if we can find one more that's green and relatively small. Or even gold, either way, whatever works. So this Rainbow Quotes book is kind of a mix of, you know, encouraging quotes and some of or snarky quotes. You know, it just really depends. It's all mixed up. So I appreciate that. So, oh, there we go. There's a good one. We'll do today is a gift, because it sure is. Every day is a gift. Absolutely. All right, I'll move that out of the way and put that there. All right, so there is some other white space, but that is quite all right. It can stay that way. I'm going to call this one done. So, well, there's my first good old-fashioned Playing with Me that I've done in quite a while. So I'm glad that you all were here with me for that. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, I would love it if you would. If you'll hit the thumbs up, that will help the algorithm. That'll help bring more people over to my page because they see that somebody else likes this stuff, so it must be pretty good. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll know when I upload some other stuff. So anyway, have a wonderful evening. I hope you all are doing well, and we'll see you next time. Bye.